I'm about to break down exactly what I would do if I restarted my fitness journey as a skinny guy in order to get jacked as quickly as humanly fucking possible. So let's break it down. I was able to put on over 20 to 30 pounds of muscle right after my ACL surgery. So if I did it starting from somewhere literally lower than what you're starting at, I'm gonna show you what I'm going to do. Now let's imagine for a moment, close my eyes and I woke up tomorrow, pow. I got noodle arms, I'm looking extremely skinny, and I'm starting off my fitness journey. I don't know anything about anything. This is exactly what I would do. Now, first thing I would do, now I know this sounds obvious, I would hit the gym as soon as possible. I would go to the gym, I would sign up to the nearest gym if I had equipment at home. Even if I didn't have equipment, even if I didn't have access to a gym membership, I would just hit a workout, even a bodyweight workout, calisthenics, whatever it is, just to get that momentum and start immediately. Because the hardest part about the gym and the hardest part about your gym journey is actually starting. That is the hardest part. And that is why most of you guys start and stop and have such inconsistency with your fitness, because you start and you're consistent for a bit, right? You're consistent for a bit, you're going for a couple weeks, and then you fall off. And then the hardest part is you're just restarting and you're doing the hardest part of your fitness journey over and over and over again. You're restarting, you're stopping, you're restarting. Because when you have momentum and you've started and you're going to the gym and you're getting after it, it's pretty easy, because now it just becomes a part of you. It's what I do. I get my meals in, I train at this time, I go at this time, and I get it done. But you keep doing the hardest part of the fitness journey for yourself over and over and over again. You keep messing yourself up, you keep screwing that momentum. I want you to think of it almost like a rocket, right? As soon as it's taking off from the ground, that is when it's the hardest, that's when it's pushing the most, and that's when it's using the most fuel to get up into the air. But now when it's in the air, when it's in the atmosphere and it's floating and it's gliding and it's flying, it's a bit easier. It's not going as hard as it was in the beginning. So understand the hardest is the beginning, right? So that's the first thing I would do. I just hit the gym, I'd start a workout, whatever it is, I'd go to the gym. Obviously, that's obvious. Now, afterwards, say I'm driving back from the gym, right? What am I gonna do? What's my next step? Boom, I'm driving next directly to the grocery store. I gotta get food, I gotta get meals in. I gotta start getting my plan in. Go to the grocery store, this is exactly what I'd buy. I eat like a caveman. I just make it this stupid simple. If you go and watch anyone else's videos, they're talking about making the most delicious foods, they're making it beautiful, they're making it this, that, the other. I'm the exact opposite. I eat like a fucking dog. I think I've mentioned this before, but I eat like a dog. The same meals at the same time, every single fucking day. I don't get tired of it. Maybe I'm a psychopath, maybe I'm crazy, I don't know. It's literally the most boring food possible. It has literally no taste. I just get it in and I get out. Pause. But that's what I do. And that's what I'd recommend, because you guys overcomplicate this. You overcomplicate the process of actually getting in shape. I'm gonna throw up some pictures, right, of what I look like. But it's just insane, because you overcomplicate it, and then you overcomplicate it in your brain. You make the problem a lot worse than what it seems. You tie negative emotions to now getting in shape. You make it seem in your mind that it's a negative thing, because now you're tying negative emotions, because you make it harder for yourself by overcomplicating all of this. So I go to the grocery store, this is exactly what I'd buy. Ground beef, chicken, rice, oatmeal, eggs. Those 5 things. That's it. You can get vegetables if you want. It's completely up to you. Some salt, some butter, whatever you want. That's it. Keep it simple. Go home, I'm cooking. And I also buy a food scale. Don't forget the food scale. Buy a fucking food scale. You want to weigh your food. And you get home. Now you've just hit your workout. You've just gotten back home from the grocery store. Now you got your food. How much you want to buy of this food? Completely up to you. Understand? Another thing I want to preface, whatever the fuck, however you say the word, is that you're constantly going to be testing and iterating and changing every 2 weeks. Not constantly. No, fuck. I probably shouldn't have said that. But because maybe what you're doing is actually not working. Maybe you think you're eating enough food, but you're not eating enough food. So after 2 weeks, you just want to test it and see how it's going. Look at the results. Are you gaining weight? Is your body changing? Then that's when you want to add in some calories. You want to train harder. Maybe you want to grow your arms a little bigger. Start training harder on your arms. Maybe that's what you want to do, right? So that's what you want to do. Now back to my point. You buy those foods, you get home, you start cooking, you get your meals in. You're gonna have around 4 meals a day. I usually have 3 to 4 meals, maybe 5. And let's just make this stupid simple. We just need you to get momentum. That's it. You just need to gain momentum, start in the gym. You have your food scale. What I have usually is 120 grams of oats, 5 eggs, that's my breakfast. And then my second meal, which is 2 to 3 hours later, rice with ground beef. What do I have after? Rice with ground beef. What do I have after that? Again, another 2 to 3 hours. I have rice with chicken. That should be good enough. And you just need to start on this, right? Start doing this. And then you want to start weighing your foods. You want to start getting in your macros, your calories. And I promise you, it's not as complicated as you think. Now, what are macros? What are calories if you've been living under a rock? Now, you burn a certain amount of calories a day, right? So let's say, for example, you burn 2,500 calories a day. You need to consume 2,500 calories a day so you can stay at the same weight that you're staying at. And if you want to gain muscle, you just need to eat a little bit more than what you're burning. You don't want to eat too much. You don't want to eat a bunch of fucking junk food, because all you're going to do, you're going to fuck up your health. If you have a job or you need to perform for a certain type of activity, eating bad food can fuck up with your brain fog, can fuck up with your focus, with your performance and your productivity. So you want to be careful, and that's why I do not recommend eating like a pig. And I know you see these other, I guess, fitness people, I don't know, eating a bunch of garbage food. That's horrible for you, has so much sugar, fucks you up, bloats you, gives you acne, and just messes you up from the inside out. And you don't want to take that route, because you'll feel like shit. Yes, maybe you'll look good, but you will feel like shit. Now you want to feel good and you want to look good at the same time, right? So let's say, for example, you're burning 2,500 calories, you're getting 2,700 calories. Even in 200 calorie surplus, you're going to put on muscle. You want to have enough protein with those meals that I gave you. And then I just want to prepare myself mentally, because the things I know right now, the mental hurdles that you're going to face on your fitness journey, and if you know how to get by them and push through, then the gym's easy. Then you got it in the bag, right? Now, some of these mental hurdles that you can expect when you're first starting is that, number one is on your very first day. You're gonna work out, you're gonna train, you're gonna get all your meals in, and at the end of the day, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Wow, this is how much I have to train, and all the food that I have to consume in one day. How can I do this for the next 5 years of my life? Because that's what I asked myself. And you don't want to think like that, because it does get easier. It does get a lot easier for you. I promise you, because you've just started something new. You're changing. Your body does not like change. It likes staying in the same routine, doing the same stuff. And your body, the humans in general, do not like change. So you've just added insane change from literally morning to night, where you're consuming a lot more calories, or more calories in general. You're working out, and you're working out hard. And the next day you wake up, you're gonna be sore as hell. And even 2 days after, you're gonna be even more sore from you training in the gym. And you wanna expect this, you wanna know this, and understand that after 2 weeks, it starts to get easier. And I also don't recommend having an insane surplus, eating like a cow, just eating so much, because you're gonna end up making it way harder for yourself, getting all those calories, and you're gonna look like shit, you're gonna feel like shit. So just a slight calorie surplus, that's all you need. Just eat a little bit more than what you usually do. And what you wanna do, you also wanna use a calculator to calculate the macros you wanna get in. And then just use that. Use MyFitnessPal, weigh your foods, and plug it into MyFitnessPal, calculate it, figure it out, and get after it. And you start training, you start having this every single day. That's the first mental hurdle that you can expect. The second one, you're going to be working out for a couple weeks, and you're not going to see any results. You're going to be in the gym, working out, maybe you've hit a plateau, who knows, you're going to be getting in your food. You're gonna look at yourself in the mirror. Am I looking big? You're gonna start asking people. You're gonna be asking your friends, your family, am I looking big? What's going on? Am I looking? You see any difference? They're gonna lie to you because they want to be nice, but you don't see any difference, right? And that's completely normal. I want you to breathe in. It's fine. It's completely normal. I'm supposed to expect this because it's a lot easier because I didn't know it, right? I just pushed through. It's a lot easier when you expect and you know what's going to happen. So you know you're going to go through this mental hurdle of I've been training for a while, maybe it's been a month, maybe it's 2 months, and I don't see any results. It's completely fine. Literally, as cliche as it sounds, start enjoying the process, start enjoying the journey of going to the gym, looking at yourself in the mirror, getting the pump, enjoying it, have fun, socialize if you need to. Me personally, I don't really socialize. I like going to the gym, just staying completely focused. I look at no one, I walk in there, I get what I need to get done, and I do it. But it's completely up to you what you want to do. And make it positive. Start going with a friend. That's my biggest recommendation as well. If you start going with a buddy that keeps you accountable to show up every single day, you don't miss, it's going to be something that's really going to help you. Staying consistent and showing up to the gym, right? So you're showing up now, you've hit the 2 months or whatever mark, and you really feel like quitting. And you're like, ah, fuck, I don't want to do this. I'm working out so hard and I'm not seeing results. It's being so slow. What you want to measure your progress on is not really on how you look. Well, obviously, if you've been working out for 6 months and 12 months and you still look the same, we got a problem. But you want to measure yourself by, is this the number on the scale going up? Am I gaining muscle? Okay, that's number one. Are your lifts in the gym going up? Are you increasing the weight? You're getting stronger. Yes, you are. Just give it time. Just give it time. Whatever workout, any workout plan works. Push-pull legs, full body, Arnold split, whatever you want, it all works. It doesn't matter. Just pick one. Just pick one. Go to ChatGPT and look up this right now. Give me a 45-minute workout plan that I can hit 3 to 4 times a week. That's it. It all works. As long as you're training hard, you're pushing yourself in the gym, you're constantly trying to push yourself harder than what you were last time. Like say, for example, you're starting out, you can only bench press, you can only bench press the bar. Then next week, you add on 5 pounds to each side. Next week, you add on 10 pounds. Next week, you're just getting stronger, you're improving. You may not see it in the mirror. Other people may not tell you. It's fine. Take it easy. Understand this is a long-term goal. This is a long-term play, and just enjoy it in the moment. Enjoy going to the gym, pushing yourself. Look at seeing the pump in the mirror. This is a long-term play. Understand that. And another thing, when you're in that moment, I want you to think of your future. I want you to think of this. How long have you been wanting to get in shape? How long have you been wanting to get in shape for? I want you to think of that. How long you've been wanting to get in shape for, right? Understand the pain. What if in a year, in 2 years from now, you still aren't in shape, you still haven't achieved your dream body? I want you to feel the pain of that. Would you rather go down that road? Or the second road, where you visualize the future version of yourself, the jacked version with the 5 supermodel girlfriends, in your Lamborghini, in your Ferrari, reaching his hand out and pulling you into the future? Which choice, which road, which one are you going to choose? Which one are you going to go down? So that's what you want to do. And you want to visualize this version, pulling yourself into the future when you're laying down in your bed and you're like, fuck, I got 1,000 calories more to go. I got this workout to do. I don't want to do it. All right, let's fucking do it. Let's get to it. Let's get after it. And then you get to it. You get to the gym. You work out. You do what you got to do. And you want to use this. And this is why I love the gym so much, because it's a mindset that you can use for anything that you want to achieve in your life. And it really, really fucking helps. So do that when you've hit that mental hurdle, and then just keep going. And I swear to God, it's so weird. It's so weird personally. When I hit that point in my, and when I hit that point in my workout journey, I literally just remember sitting down there and being like, fuck, should I even continue doing this anymore? Then I had that same visual scene that I just told you to do. I just kept pushing. I swear to God, it was like a breaking point where it's like I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, fuck, I'm seeing no progress, no results. What the hell am I gonna do? Do I even want to continue this? I said, just keep pushing, just keep going. That future version of myself is super close. It's just 6 months away. It's just 6 months away. And I did it in 3 months. It's just 6 months away. And I pushed through, and I swear to God, it was like a breaking point where I just started looking bigger. I started feeling bigger. My clothes started feeling tighter. Other people seen me and they were giving me compliments for how I was looking. So if you just keep pushing and you keep doing what I told you in this video, everything that you can expect, and if you're able to push past these barriers, you're gonna get your food in. You keep it stupid simple. You keep your workout stupid simple. You keep showing up to do. This is exactly what I would do starting from the beginning as a super skinny dude trying to get jacked. This is exactly what I would expect from learning what I've learned so far. You keep pushing. That was my cat. I'm gonna keep that in the video. You keep pushing. Somebody. You keep pushing. And you're gonna get there. I fucking promise you. I break all of this down. I give you a free workout plan, a free meal plan, everything broken down into a free course training of 30 minutes. Go check it down in the description. Open it up. Go watch it. Let me know what you think. Make sure to subscribe. I always forget to tell people that at the beginning. Subscribe, like, comment, and go check out our free training. Let's fucking get it.